The National Students Financial Aid Scheme Board says it's not possible to turn the institution around in just 3 months, as promised by Minister Manamela. This means it's going to take time, elbow grease, and some serious admin, especially when you're chasing 45 billion rand owed by former students.
There is also reform of the organization, right? And reform in part talks to decentralization and regionalization of NSFAS services, shifting the fund away from being access-driven towards being impact-driven. It talks about elements such as ensuring that there is conducive student accommodation even in rural areas in South Africa. And we intend, once we've completed the stabilization process, in really driving a reform process around NSFAS.
If you graduated and ghosted your loan repayments, NSFAS is coming for you with collection agencies.
These repayments are due once the debtor earns above 30,000 per year. The minimum monthly repayment amount is determined by income level. Debtors who earn above 30,000 per year, who are not currently making the minimum repayments, may have their accounts handed over to an external debt collector. The following entities are currently duly appointed and authorized by NSFAS to act as debt collectors in respect of student loan recoveries. These are Khumalo Masondo Attorneys, New Integrated Credit Solutions, Ngube Incorporated Attorneys, Mokalu Revenue Solutions, and Q-Link Holding.
Chair of the board, Karen Stander, says time's already up for the next funding cycle, with the 2026 academic year already oversubscribed.
We have firmly committed ourselves to raise funding from government and private sector, empowered by the Government Gazette 41390, published on the 19th of January 2018, which empowers NSFAS to enter into agreements including private and public partnerships, to assist in fulfilling the NSFAS mandate. This provision was not utilized to the fullest in the past.
But the South African Students' Federation is not buying it, saying that the plan lacks any sustainable solutions to the financial and governance issues at NSFAS.
We've heard some of these things that these people are saying. Since the beginning of the year, they've been speaking things like giving us a plan and whatever the case may be. But we're saying that the CEO failed to answer certain clarity-seeking questions that students across the length and breadth of South Africa who are enrolled in our universities and TVET colleges are currently asking now. One, we're having an issue with students that have not received allowances since the beginning of the year.
Still, NSFAS is expanding its reach, including middle-income families in its database and rethinking who qualifies for aid. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Pretoria.